There we go. Okay, we're actually going now. Lovely, wonderful, beautiful. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you with me. It's been a long fucking time. It really has. Uh, I'm not going to get too into where I've been, what I've been doing, because A, there's not a whole lot to that story, and B, it's kind of already all over the Discord and on Blue Sky and all that lovely stuff. Uh, Welcome back, transparent gogglehead man. Thank you. Thank you, Eli. Also, hey, Faye. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Hope everyone's having a wonderful time. Has had a wonderful couple of weeks. And that all of my American researchers out there have had a good Thanksgiving. Kind of missed all of it. I even missed Thanksgiving, which is a bit of a shame because I do love Thanksgiving. Any reason to have copious amounts of food is a good reason. But the long and the short of it is, I was in bed with a fever. Turns out that fever was a couple of infections in my mouth of all places. So that was very, very bad to get over. Very, very bad. It hurt to drink water, put it that way. And been through the ringer. I'm much, much better now. Can properly eat, can properly drink, all that sort of stuff. Even did a voice acting thing last night. So that's cool. And we're back. We're back. Hopefully nothing more should come of it. It should be just done and dusted. I'm going to be taking proper steps to prevent that sort of thing from happening again. Hopefully it doesn't. Because God, that was terrible. That was awful. That's the most awful sickness I've ever had in my life. And I've had COVID. So that should tell you something. But yeah, not going to get too far into it. I'm very glad to be back. And I hope that you guys have missed me as much as I've missed you. So without much further ado, because I don't have anything to really say at the beginning of this one, we're trying to do the same week that we did a couple weeks back. We're trying to do the same thing. I will say one thing is, A, if you don't notice me being as animated today, you know why. B, this week's schedule, though it is the same as a couple weeks prior, it is kind of based on vibes. And what I mean by that is very subject to change. I will be posting to make sure that you guys know that I am going to be going live on any given day. And in addition to just the regular going live notifications, I'll be posting on the Discord and being like, hey, I'm good to go for today. If I'm not good, then I'm not going to stream. It's as simple as that. And everyone for collaboration partners already knows this. They're already up to speed. So hopefully everything will be good. Glad you're doing better, brother. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm so very glad that I'm doing better. I would have missed out on a lot of stuff in just the couple of days prior. And hell, in just today's dinner, I would have missed out. I literally couldn't eat anything but soup and pudding. Like things that I didn't have to chew, that I could just swallow down. And even then, sucked to do. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. Just know that anything this week, I will be posting on the Discord a couple hours beforehand, usually, if I am good to do it. And other than that, you can just check for the regular live routine. I'm sorry that I'm a little late today. Unfortunately, I am not yet 100% biomechanical, and I do need to eat. So that's something I'm going to have to work with. Oh well. But we're here now, and that's what matters. And hey, let's get into the game. Alrighty. Oh, it's a little louder than normal. Why is that louder than normal? Video settings, what am I doing? Let's bump you down to like 15%. It's a little loud in my ears. Bump the game audio up though. Alright, welcome back to the Minecraft. I've done a couple of things. So you can see over there, the progress with the house is much, much better. I'm almost completely done with the walls. I do have to relight these torches. And we've even got a few more of the, what are these? Hickory saplings. Hickory trees growing in here. I still don't necessarily know what to do about a roof. We're going to have to figure that one out as we go along. I don't know what the hell a popping sound was. I don't know what that was. Could have been something on my computer. Could have been something in the stream. I don't know. Grab that. And yeah, so what have I been doing? Not a whole lot. What I've done is basically been in the last day or so. Though it hasn't been insignificant. For one, I did find a good bit of kaolinite. Good bit of kaolin clay. Broke that down to kaolinite powder. I did find papyrus, made the paper. Have ourselves a backpack, which I'm actually carrying a bunch of extra things in. As well as some kapok logs, which we did find along the way. I do have to put this back in there. If you're wondering about the chest setup, it's just because a creeper hit the chests and I decided to expand. That's all that is. I have been doing some more iron. I think the iron anvil is new. But the next step in our progression is steel, which the kaolinite comes in handy for, but we do need one more thing. Because to do the steel production, we need to have a blast furnace. To make blast furnace, we need fire clay. And to make fire clay, we need three things. We need clay, we need kaolinite powder, and we need graphite powder. So that is a bit of an issue. Let's see, where can I find the thing about that? Fire clay, graphite powder. So graphite, we mine this from underground in nice marble quartzite or schist below Y60. So that's going to require us to go mining, and mining a good ways too. So we need the ladders. Actually, I can just put that pickaxe head away somewhere for now. That was just me trying to get through some quests here. I was trying to get up to... Where was I trying to get up to? I was trying to get up to here, where you can see a lot of the stuff that goes into the proper steel production. And yeah, we need the crushed graphite ore. So considering that said, what? Nice marble, quartzite, or schist? I think of those, we have marble and quartzite semi-nearby. Because, like, this is all just a chert. Like, chert's kind of useless to us, in all honesty. We moved here because of the hot springs. And that's pretty much the only reason we moved here. Let's bring some sticks if we've got them. Yeah, we got them. Bring some ladders. Actually, can I use these? Balance grid? I can. Let's just do that. Balance grid. Boom. And we got plenty of ladders, hopefully. We've got ourselves... Actually, we should bring that pickaxe head with us, just in case. We need a backup. So we need to go out there. Let's bring some food, too. What do we have for food? Oh, flatbread. We got corn. He's going back quicker. Corn. Okay. So looking at the map, one thing you'll realize, I have like, first off, this going just off in the distance. I decided to go to around where it was 18 degrees average temperature and just head east until I found something. I had to go to a couple places before I found some kaolinite. And this is actually where I found the papyrus as well. And second is that I'm missing a lot of the waypoints. That's because I basically had to nuke my install and restart. Thankfully, I didn't have to restart the world, but it did get rid of a lot of things like the waypoints. So, yeah, bit of a problem that for when we go mining for proper resources, that will present an issue, but hopefully it won't be too bad because we do have the means. As I'm thinking of it, I do need one more thing because we got the means to properly mine underground. But we need the supports to do so. So let's go back and get those. And you can see that we are properly in autumn now. Just by all that up there. And I know we have some somewhere. We have to. I think it's actually in the house. Got a little bit of storage in the house. We gotta wrap around this way. Because I have filled in the majority of the walls, save for where it's actually going to be windows. Which one? There we go. Bunch of supports. Swap you. Let's put you there. That'll work. Oop. Hydrate. And actually, we need to fill up our flask. All right. Let's fill up the flask as well. I actually haven't relit the torches in that cave in a while. I don't know if I really intend to go back and do so. And come to think of it, we don't necessarily need to head south. I've been heading south for a lot of this. Can I go north and do this? That looks... It's probably limestone. I think all of this andesite, that looks to be claystone. That looks to be granite. You, I'm not sure if you're just snow. No, you don't look like snow. You look like you're probably marble or something. So let's go to the southeast. So we've got some sort of stark white stone that is just loud and proud out to the air. And that's got to be either marble or quartzite, which both of them would be good for us. Though though it does change at a certain point, at a certain depth. So I don't know. Oh, we got quartzite right here too. I don't know if that's just... That might just be because of the hot springs, too. I'm not going to go for it on that. Yeah, it does change after a certain depth down, so I don't know. I don't know if we'll actually find what we're looking for in that. But we're going to try. We're going to try. Either way. Yeah, how's everyone been doing out there? I hope everyone's been doing good. Let me know. Let me know how things have been. Pick some apples from this apple tree. Hell yeah. Better believe I'm going to take as many apples as I can carry. Is there any way I can, like, cut down this apple tree and get a sapling for the road? Mr. DJ the Foo, my concerns about internet for the future are fixed. Nice. Did you do what I had suggested? I'm not going to say it on stream. I'm not going to incriminate you. Or is it just a thing that worked itself out? That is one thing. Please ignore the coughing. I'm not dying. At least not actively anymore. And yeah, the coughing is just a weird byproduct of I'm still healing. No? Ah. Well, it's good that it's worked itself out, though. The offending party has been thrown into the prison. What that prison is, it could be metaphorical for all I know. Not entirely sure. I managed talking to entertaining my ideas that he caused it. So he undid things and he admittedly graciously took the L. Well, that's good. It's always good to have the grace to admit that you were wrong on something. It is an admittedly difficult and rare grace these days. Oh, gross. The pumpkins are rotten. Wait, they can rot on the ground? What the hell? Though it would be kind of good if you're making like a haunted house to have some rotten pumpkins around, though. I will say. I got here potatoes. We're also carrying so much food on us. We got apples for days. Look at all these. A month and 4 days for them apples to go bad. How do you like them? Aha. And do I see anything on the horizon? I don't think I do. Got here shale. Not too worried about the shale. We're still a little ways off, not too far. The darkness has been getting darker and darker, though. Shale coal ore. Oh, okay. Let's grab this. Let's grab the coal. Because we can. A couple of things that I did learn about mining in TerraFirmaGreg is that you will never cause any sort of collapse if you're mining the tops of the blocks. So I'm going to try and do that as much as possible whenever I'm mining. If you're mining supported blocks, if you're mining blocks that do not cause cave-ins, because only certain blocks will, or if you're mining the tops of blocks, you will not cause a cave-in. Which is lovely knowledge to have, really. What is this gray powder I'm getting? Shale dust. I'm not really concerned with the shale dust. At least it's not poisonous like the andesite dust. The andesite dust sucks. That's the main problem with mining andesite. If you get the andesite dust in your inventory, it will poison you. And it can and usually will kill you. And certain other materials can actually do that as well. Like if you've got lead in your inventory, it will do that too. Which, as you can imagine, bit of a problem that. Bit of an issue. Just gonna take what we can here. Actually, what am I doing? I can also just put things in the backpack for safekeeping. Take the coal out because I'm mining that actively. It is so useful to have just that extra space in my inventory now. So very useful. And it didn't really cost me anything once I got the papyrus. Because it was just a little bit of paper for the name tag. And then it was, after that, it's just string and leather. Okay, that's weird. I mined the top of that one, but it still gave me the particles. Maybe I've been fed some misinformation here. Yeah, because that's giving me particles, mining the tops of these blocks. I've been fed misinformation. Oh well. It doesn't really matter up here, I suppose. Long as I'm not, like, deep underground. Long as I'm mining some very surface level stuff. I'm not too worried about it. Now, one thing is, when you're dealing with, like, high priority ore veins and such, like if you're mining a bunch of copper or a bunch of iron, things of the nature, things you don't really want to lose, you don't want to trigger cave-ins. You want to avoid them as much as possible, both for your own safety and for the fact that cave-ins will actually destroy resources. in the cave walls around them. Like if I were to trigger something over here, I don't intend to. But if I were, you would see some of this coal would just go away. Not even just from what stone drops and becomes cobblestone, but from like what gets hit with the cobblestone. Well, that one didn't really show you. I'm sure something over here got destroyed. Not really interested in the shale cobble. The raw shale I'll have, just for the sake of having it. Yes, it will indeed destroy ores. Bit of a problem, as you can imagine. So you want to avoid that as much as physically possible. Still don't know what's falling down over there. I still don't know if anything actually got destroyed over here. That doesn't really matter. We're just refilling the stock, kind of. Matter of fact, I don't even really think I'm going to take all of this. There's no point to it. Let's just pop that all in there. And we'll continue on. Because we do have to keep some of our pickaxes' durability. We do want, however, do I have it on me? Tell me I have it on me. Yes. We do want our hammer. Our hammer will help us get the most out of any ores we find. And we should probably also dig up this clay. We will need more clay. I am a little low. Let's dig it up with this bronze shovel. I know I've got a wrought iron one, but we might as well just use the bronze while we got it. Okay, and what did I originally have? I got the axe out. It's better to keep the shovel out for right now. But yes, the hammer is very good for just getting the most out of the ores. Instead of breaking ores and getting, like, just little ore pieces. If you break them with a hammer, you get the crushed ore. And that crushed ore can be washed in that cauldron that I had at home. And can actually give you much more ore per ore. Sort of a way to help boost our, I guess, our production in the early game. Yeah, we still got a ways to go. And it looks like that bright white is not, in fact, diorite. So I think we're walking through a diorite area. And it is a sort of duller white. Sugarcane, we'll leave it be. Oh no, this is quartzite. Okay, so it must be marble over there, yeah? Let's climb up and over. Quartzite gravel, raw quartzite. Yeah, so this is also a duller white. Watch this actually be the diorite. Nope, it's marble actually. I was right. Okay, so I don't want to dig too close to this lava. Lava just trips me out. Oh, I hear bad times. Yep. That there's a skeleton. Ain't dealing with that. Not out here in the darkness. I guess I could. I've got 33 arrows on. Well, here's the problem. I've learned why shooting skeletons doesn't actually work. And why the sword kind of does, but only kind of. It's because they actually deal in damage types in TFG. And skeletons are immune to piercing. They are neutral to slashing, and they are weak to crushing. So, should I build myself another mace? Skeletons are the main use of it. Whereas things like, I believe zombies are weak to slashing. They're regular against piercing and like strong against bludgeoning or something like that. Something in that vein. Oh, he's raising it high. I think he sees me. Oh, he for sure sees me. And I'm not comfortable enough with my health right now to fight him head on. But he is burning. If I sneak up behind him. Get the final hit. Just to say I did. Ow. Close enough. Worth. Painful, but worth. Okay. Now let's go down here. Let's see. First off, we got us a hot spring, so that'll help. Let us rest and recuperate. Beautiful. Don't need all that. Oh, fuck. Eli, appreciate the bits, bud. Your contributions to the facility will always be welcome. All right, lovely. We have restored ourselves. I don't like being in a cave. I don't actually want to be in a cave. I just want to be somewhat near to a cave. Okay. Thank Twitch RPG. Should I? Should I really? Okay. Now, I am not uncomfortable with digging straight down, just by the factor that I can watch for when it says hardened marble. It gave me the bits. Ah, well, then, hey. Thank you, Twitch RPG, whatever that is. I just need to watch Wayla and make sure, or whatever it is. I don't know if it's Wayla or if it's like the One Probe or something else. For whenever raw marble turns to hardened marble. So when it's hardened marble, that means that I've got a cave right beneath me. Also, Garrow. Wait, hold on. Also, didn't it say elevations below Y60? So this should be plenty deep enough. Okay. So let's grab ladders. Build ourselves a way up. And we'll build ourselves a bit of a mine shaft. And we'll spelunk around here a little bit. I should have brought the prospector's pick, honestly. But we'll spelunk around here a bit and see if we can find ourselves some graphite. I don't know how hard it is to find, particularly, but we're going to try. We're going to try. Okay, can I put this across here? I can't. Okay, that's a problem. Then I have to make it one more forward. Let's put you there. Put you there. And crossbeam. Probably because of the ladder. I don't think it's... Well, yeah, it can't be placed because of the ladder. But yeah. At least now we've got ourselves a crossbeam, a cross brace. This will actually protect as we widen this a bit. There we go. And now we can just continue on forward. Right at the edge of the gabbro, so I don't know how well this will do. We're going to have to see. Yeah, looks like we are going to have to raise ourselves up a little. That's fine. Let's go. 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's go here. Say 1, 2, 3. And just pop these up here. Stabilize that real quickly. Because thankfully, of all the things that can trigger a cave-in, breaking support is not one thing. Don't break anything you don't want to, essentially. So now we're a little bit higher. We'll be digging straight through marble. We're still high enough up, or rather low enough down, that we don't have to worry so much. But hopefully we can find some graphite. It is like a vintage story in that just being in marble does not guarantee us anything, which is why I should have brought the prospector's pick, and I honestly should just go back and get it. But this also does just allow me to illustrate how you mine in this, because mining in this is something entirely different as well. So from what I've read in a lot of places, this is a very good way to just do like a more standard strip mining operation. Is just every 4 blocks placing these supports. And I just inset them one into the wall so I can keep the middle walkway sort of clear. But I believe you could go one more out. I believe they can actually support up to 5 in each direction, as well as 1 directly above. And I don't know what they do for below. Does Vintage Story have the cave-in thing? Kind of. Vintage Story does have an option for blocks affected by gravity. You can have everything affected, you can have nothing affected, or you can have like dirt and gravel be the only things that are effective. So it kind of does it. But in here, a lot of things do it. And pretty much any raw stone is included in that. So any raw stone will induce a cave-in. Hardened stuff, I don't believe will. But it's basically if anything in the vicinity has like raw that's directly above air, then that can trigger the cave-in. Where it's like not properly supported. I'm not entirely aware on how the cave-in mechanics work exactly, but that's what it is to my knowledge. Not finding a whole lot as of yet. Which means we probably will be better off just going and getting the prospector's pick. That way we can see if we've actually got any snowball's chance in hell of finding graphite down here. I think we're probably better off going and doing that. So let's do that. And we'll mark where we've got our little mine here too. Maybe we can just pop over all these loose marble rocks. We don't need any of it. Don't really need the shale or shale dust either, but we'll keep them for now. We'll mark the entrance to the mine out here. Create waypoint. Graphite question mark. And let's make that dark gray. Marble's nice to build sometimes. Good alternative to quartz. Yeah, I can see that being the case. But for our stuff, we've currently got the limestone and hickory vibe going. Fuck. Okay, cool. Well, it's one way to get back here. Got the prospector's pick. Let's go back. All right. I mean, it's only a kilometer away. That's not too far. It is getting dark, though. That's a problem. Yeah, it's sundown. If I was smart, I would go back and get some torches, but I'm not. You can see where this would cause an issue. Oh, it's all starting to get snowy out here. Ooh, I hate when it gets snowy out here. It's so hard to move in the snow. This isn't Dark Souls. You aren't supposed to be afraid of gravity like that. Yes, I am. You're always supposed to be afraid of gravity like that. That is immutable. Gravity is not your friend. Oh boy. Let's actually turn the shaders on, can I please? The shaders will help me see in the dark. What do you mean no packs present? Hold on. They're right the fuck here. Hold on. Oh, I see. That's why. Okay. Let's do that. Lovely. Ow. Yeah, I don't think I've actually... I think the audio for that's still broken. Sorry. I haven't exactly had time to mess with things in the past couple weeks. For, again, obvious reasons. Yeah, no sound yet. Eh. I didn't forget the shaders. I've been playing without them. Just because I've been having some weird issues. So I'm also gonna say this because if I encounter these issues, it will stop stream. Parry the infection next time. Shit, you right. You right. I need to stop being such filthy casual. But if I encounter these issues, they will stop stream. So I've been having some weird issues solely with Windows. And I know it's solely with Windows. Ow. Throwing more bits at me. Appreciate it, Eli. But I know it's solely with Windows because I've tried to mess with things on Pop OS and it runs completely fine. I've tried to get in contact with Windows support. Windows support has not helped me. Yeah. It keeps giving me a litany of different errors, including things like memory management, missing files, all sorts of shit. That, like, my Windows installation must just be on its last leg, I guess. It must be just a step away from corruption. And I don't know what triggers it specifically, but something does trigger it. And it seems to just completely forget how to properly use RAM, as well as a few other things, which is an issue. It's a very large issue. And encountering such an issue essentially sends my computer into a loop of rebooting, crashing, and rebooting again. That can last for about 10 or 12 crashes. And it's very, very strange. We'll throw all the bits at you. You don't have all the bits to throw. I know this. You have to reload sometime, Eli. Doesn't help they aren't really doing much to support Windows 10 right now. I'm on 11 right now. Yeah. You have my utmost sympathy for that one. But no, they really aren't doing anything to support 10. And it was weird because I was talking to their support and like partway into talking with them, I'm like, am I actually talking to a real fucking person or am I talking to an AI? I even asked the question, but it's like, there's no point in me asking the question. An AI chatbot is not going to reveal that they're an AI chatbot. They're going to act like they're a person. And they're going to deny. It's going to be like that episode of Rick and Morty. With the fucking robot Rick. That physically cannot admit that he is a robot. But wants so badly to tell Morty and he just can't. It's like that. Even if the AI wanted to tell me, Microsoft will not let the AI tell me. But it's like, I know this is an AI. This has to be an AI. Just something in like the cadence and the way that it spoke to me. It's like, you're not a real person. You're not a person. You're not. Have you considered using a Windows install disk if that's a possibility? To my eternal shame, I don't currently have a Windows install disk because I don't own a flash drive. To install Pop! OS, I had to reformat my 1 terabyte external storage device to use as an install drive, which is the very definition of overkill. It really is. Have you considered using yeah, weirdly I don't really have issues with 11, not like most people do anyway. My issues with 11 aren't technical so much as they are I have an issue of the direction Microsoft is taking as a company. I have an issue with the fact that Microsoft is taking the direction of you will own nothing and like it, essentially. Rise of AI has been problematic for numerous reasons. You are not wrong there. Not wrong in the slightest. But the problem is that the big corporations are going to keep using it because it costs them virtually nothing. That's the problem. I don't know if this will actually do the thing or not. A couple spare flash drives, but they aren't large. I don't know how much you would need. I don't know what I can't remember what I need for a Windows install drive anymore. I used to have one, and I think I still do somewhere. But the last time I used it, I was living at home with my dad. And that was years upon years ago. That was 1, 2, 3 different moves ago. I have no idea where it is now. Okay, how do I use the thing again then? For letting above, can't find the vein by guessing. The block clicked. So can I then? Found nothing. Okay, I right click with you. Found nothing. Found nothing. Found nothing. Found nothing. Found nothing. Found nothing. Great. Just great. What about down here? Found nothing. Found nothing. Found nothing. Let's try going somewhere else then. Matter of fact, reclaim my supports. Breaking supports will never cause a cave-in. And I don't plan to break anything else down here, so let's take them with me. There we go. And let's just off. Asking Nate real quick what he thinks. I don't know what's up with the Windows. Honestly, it's not going to be an issue for me. It's not. One thing is that it does search in a 25 by 25 by 25 area. So I do need to be relatively close to the 60 cutoff. Oh boy. They're slinging at me. Yeah, it's not going to be an issue for much longer just because I am going to be moving to Linux sooner rather than later. And sooner rather than later, I do have to get out the lead and actually do some more work on the Linux video. That won't be an issue much longer because Linux, but you need the Windows long enough to finish the video. I do. Or at the very least, to finish the recordings. Because I do intend to record it in Windows. Okay, 103 is way too high for it. I see those red eyes. Oh ho ho. Ow. Ow. Okay, we're fine. I need to be at the very highest, like 84. It's just 32 gig drive. Might have one that large somewhere. I don't know if I do. I don't know if I do. I may or may not. Break that, and we're gonna grab some ladders. There we go. Then you use something called the Windows Media Tool and create a bootable partition on the drive for the install. That's fair, but the thing is that the issue is sporadic enough that I'm not too worried about it. When it happens, it's multiple hours of troubleshooting to get things to work again, but it will only happen every so often. It's the problem that I'm not really caring too much about fixing the issue at the moment. It's sort of the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. So if I'm one of my spare drives, you don't have to do that, bud. As hours of troubleshooting are problematic enough, I myself would not be able to tolerate it. I have a high... what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, hello. I have a high tolerance for troubleshooting. God, there's a horde. I have a high tolerance for troubleshooting. Because I do find it kind of fun. But no, it is not the greatest. Where they're off burning at. Oh, good, a creeper. Oh, the creepers are definitely weak to slashing. I don't know if the zombies are, but the creepers for sure are. Actually, I'm taking that gunpowder. Yeah, I don't know if the zombies are weak to slashing. But the creepers for sure are. I'm only at 90. Fuck. These RPG rules. Zombies should be weak to slashing. Skeletons should be weak to blunt. Oh, the skeletons are weak to blunt. Ow. How, that does not feel like it should have hit me from that far away, but alright. 93. Yeah, I'm not getting low enough here to really find anything. Go down to like here. Let's just dig a little. Let's dig a little until we stop seeing marble. And we'll prospect. Shell shock, not bad, yeah. It makes sense. Oh, chalk. Interesting. Okay. Found nothing. Oh, I'm gonna find just a bunch of nothing, aren't I? Does this even go down to 60? No, it doesn't. It does not go down to 60. Well, no wonder I'm not finding anything. Okay, we need to find a low part of the land then. Because this is obviously starting off a little too high for the marble. We need this shit to go lower. Love to get the timelines in classic mod working. Pretty interesting looking gun mod, but it doesn't work with my current pack. That is a shame. Okay. Also, I'm gonna remove this one. There's no graphite in there. And now I can leave that. I can leave that for now. Yeah, I've never heard of the mod myself. I never really messed with many. Oh, got some exposed sulfur and sphalerite. And pyrite. What's the pyrite again? I can't remember what pyrite is. I think pyrite is actually iron, if memory serves. Just lousy with sulfur, sphalerite, and pyrite. Nice. Hold the phone. When did CurseForge get NeoForge engine on it? I have no idea. Pyrite's known as fool's gold. Yes. But I believe in this pack, pyrite is iron ore. Sulfur and sphalerite. NeoForge was exclusive to Madrid. Sounds right, but I don't know. It's a good question. Matter of fact, let's pop out the bronze hammer here. And yes, it is cast iron. Okay. Let's grab this pyrite around then. Why not? A little extra iron. You can see just crushing it alone. 360 millibuckets for just a couple. As opposed to like the little bits and pieces we can pick up off the ground. Don't need any of those. Carry them anyway. Let's see. How are we doing for depth down here? Oh, this boy goes a ways. Let's take this down. So hopefully just carving into the side here. I was going to say, hopefully carving into the side here won't cause any sort of collapse. I was wrong. I was indeed wrong. Get all this out of my inventory. Don't need them. Can you stand here? No. You can, though. It's not enough, though. Continue this downward. Get rid of that. How far does this go downward? It looks like it turns into... No, I don't think it does turn into something else, actually. Okay, and can I find that one? Yes, I did. Lovely. Put you there, put you there. Break you. Good. Now we got ourselves a way up. Block you. Boom. Get a little bit of hydration. Stand in the rain. And we're actually nearly under 60 already. We're not finding anything yet, though. Meme sample bismuth. Not what we're looking for. Okay, and we got claystone. Oh, well, that's what we were looking for. Back from ad prison. Welcome back. Fuck. Sucks to suck, nerds. Okay, well, we lost... What is that? Oh, that's lead there. Ooh, we do not want to pick that up. The hell? You guys hear that? Oh. That was more bits. I thought that was an in-game sound. Oh. Appreciate it, Eli. Appreciate it, bud. Okay, we got slate down there. We're not too... I'll take the gunpowder. Break you. I don't want to go near there or I will pick up the lead and I will become poisoned. No, not about it. Traces of bismuth. Yeah, I know bismuth, but what else we got? Nothing. 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 If I just, like, dig down nearby. Grab that. Took away the creeper sound effect? Yes, I did. I intend to replace it with something, but I just don't know what yet. I just don't know what. Is the decisions. That is the problem. Could just go down over there. Yeah, it seems decently safe. Found nothing. Found nothing. Nothing. Damn, this place is just barren, isn't it? Got Gabbro. Not gonna find what we want in Gabbro. Suck, nerd. Fuck. Not about to make that an instant karma moment. Toss you two in there. We're not doing very good for the graphite right now. I figured prospecting would make it go faster, but I'm not so sure. I also don't know if I'm passing up any graphite. Or how I got in this particular bit of cave either. I didn't come from there. Where did I come from in here? Come from down here? No. Okay, let me check something real quick here. Let me see here. From a few months ago. I don't know if that's up to date. Spreadsheet is accurate. Okay. So let me see here then. Where is the spreadsheet? Spreadsheet is in here somewhere. Okay. Well, Y level is it usually on? It just told me anywhere under Y60. Hmm. Let me see here. Spreadsheet for finding ores. Normal graphite. So from what I'm seeing in this, it's strange. I'm getting some conflicting information. Because from what it says in the TFC handbook, it should spawn in things like marble. From what I'm seeing in TFG, the spreadsheet, is that graphite spawns with diamond and coal in Gabbro. At or below Y60. Huh. Specifically in Gabbro. So that tells me we should go look at the Gabbro. And try searching Gabbro just for kicks. That's what I'm doing. Some beautiful calcite. Oh, hi. Finding nothing thus far, but I've only just begun to search. That's a creeper that's stuck. I'm gonna leave him there. Now, from what I see, it's saying that it's found in what's known as a pipe vein. Which I'm assuming it's essentially just like a big ass pillar of ore. I don't know if I can actually do anything with diamond. It would be nice to have some though. And amount of water. Not ideal. Okay, then. We're gonna just dig down in here, then. Actually. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look. Can look at the diamond here, kimberlite. It appears in thin vertical ore formations called kimberlite pipes. Yes, I do want to see. Oh, that opens a Wikipedia article too. Volcanic pipes, subterranean geological structures. Okay, so I was right. They kind of do just form in giant pillars. Huh. That means digging downward isn't going to do me jack shit nothing. Ow. We're just going to keep diving deeper and deeper, huh? Ow. Not finding nothing. Place is just kind of desolate. Now I'm wondering what the danger of digging straight up to put down a ladder would be. It seems to be okay for now. It seems to be fine. Yeah, this seems to be okay. Okay. This is unfortunate, though. It's real unfortunate. I have no idea where we're meant to find this stuff, then. For something that's so, like, paramount to progression, it shouldn't be so up in the air as to where to find it. I will say. Shouldn't be something that you have to, like, search for information on how to get it. Especially when, I mean, the book said that I could find it there. So I searched there. And it turns out it ain't there. Turns out I gotta search volcanic chutes for diamonds. So I can find graphite for fire clay? I don't know. That sounds a little strange to me. Especially considering graphite is just a particularly... It's just a particular makeup of carbon. Like, why can't I just use charcoal? Charcoal's carbon. Or hell, even regular coal if you want to make it extra hard. Like, just use crushed charcoal or crushed coal. That way it's like, oh, you have to have access to a hammer to get it. Still more progression. I don't know. I just feel like it's strange to make it such like an arcane, unknowable thing to find. I feel like I'm running out of ladders. Maybe the... I don't know. Maybe the... No, I don't think the quest actually has anything on it, does it? No. Anything about where I find it? Possibly. No, because here it's got andesite graphite ore, slate graphite ore, Mars graphite ore, limestone graphite ore. Hold on. So where can I find this stuff? Where am I supposedly finding graphite ore then? If I can find it like everywhere. What? I'm confused now. I'm very confused. I have no idea where I'm supposed to find this stuff. I figured this would be like the last step on the journey. I go and find some graphite ore. Oh well. No, tetrahedrite ore. That's the copper. You calm down. It's absolutely the only way to make steel. Yes. I need fire clay. That's what I don't get. If you look at the quests. So we've got the raw stone. Haven't gotten to the handstone because all this other stuff that I need. Kaolinite powder. Crushed graphite ore. Graphite powder. makes the fire clay. Fire clay makes the fire bricks. Those go into the blast furnace. And the crucible, which goes into the blast furnace. Blast furnace makes pig iron. Pig iron is refined into high carbon steel. High carbon steel is refined into steel. And that steel is used for other things like black steel, red steel, and blue steel. And red steel and blue steel will actually let me do things like a bucket. Imagine. Does this quest book entry on graphite powder say anything on how to find it? No, it does not. Not a thing. But if I just click on it and look at the macerator, I've got graphite ores from all sorts of rock, which I don't know if I can actually trust. If I look at this, to where it says graphite, a mineral which is used in the construction of fire clay, can be found in gneiss, marble, quartzite, and schist rocks in elevations below Y60. But if I look on the TerraFirmaGreg or spreadsheet, because they do give a spreadsheet with what you're looking for, what it can normally be found with, the height range that you usually find it in, what kind of vein it's in, and then what kind of stones it's in. And this specifically says normal graphite, which is the only graphite that I'm seeing on this list. Yes, the only graphite on the list. So you'd normally find it in a 45 to 25 to 30 ratio with diamond and coal being the other two respectively. Minimum height -64, maximum height 100, density 0.35, rarity 75. It's not even the rarest one. Hematite's the rarest one. I've found so much iron. It's got skew and slant and all that sort of stuff. Height of 60, I'm assuming that is the height of the pipe vein, because it does say TFC pipe vein, and that it spawns in custom stone type gabbro. Specifically. It's very, very strange. I don't know where I'm meant to find it. I got 3 different things saying 3 different things. I don't know what to trust. I'd look in Gabbro or Nice. I mean, we did just look in Gabbro and we didn't find anything. And it's supposedly not it's supposedly just uncommon. It's not particularly common, but it's also not super rare. Because from what I'm seeing from this spreadsheet, the rarity for the normal stuff, for the normal level ores, goes from 55 for, I believe it's oil sands, to 115 for coal. No, I'm sorry, to 260 for garnet tin. I don't know what the hell garnet tin is. Oh, I see. It's a vein of cassiterite and garnet, as well as asbestos and diatomite. I don't know what the hell diatomite is, but asbestos, I shouldn't be mining that, I don't think. Other than that, apatite at 120. Saltpeter at 110. I've found surface saltpeter, but that's about it. Coal, 115. Magnetite, 100. Hematite, 110. Can find lubricant for 90. over graphite for 75. And it confusion. We are now on quartzite, which the book says it spawns in. Might be worth a look. I mean, yeah, but I started this off looking in marble, which the book also says it spawns in. I gotta go home anyway because I'm out of water. Okay, I don't know why those swapped like that. Ow. It's very, very strange. Strange that there's so many conflicting accounts on where to find graphite. A very important thing for progression in this mod pack. I'm starting to think that things like this are why people generally shy away from them and call them difficult. And it's not because, you know, it's just got a long progression system that takes a while to get through. But rather that the progression system is arcane and unknowable. And that's impossible to know where to get the things you need to progress. Now, barbecue Doritos, I is happy. That's a good reason to be happy, honestly. I woke up to a box of chicken and a biscuit on my chair, which was a very nice surprise. My mother-in-law was a little concerned that whether I would be able to eat them or not because I've been having trouble with with eating things. And it's like, no, thankfully I can. Thankfully I can. Have to take my time a little bit with some things, but it would be the greatest dishonor upon my family were I not able to eat chicken and a biscuit because I fucking adore it. Magenta adores us as she should. They're the proper snack. They're the proper snack. I have no fucking clue what it tastes like. It doesn't taste like chicken. And it doesn't taste like biscuit. No clue what the flavor is, but whatever it is godly. Oh, fuck. That's a lot of wolves. Lead them to the donkey. Okay, they were not following me. The wolves did not give a damn about me. Cool. Actually awesome. It's chicken biscuit flavored. Who knows what that is? Who knows? Because it ain't chicken and it ain't biscuit. But whatever it is, it's a beautiful thing created unto this world. Oh, a fox. I'll leave the fox alone. I don't want to have to go on another epic quest like I did with getting the kaolinite and the papyrus. Because my god, that took forever. Okay, and we're slowed down by thirst. Knew it would happen. It's okay, we're nearly home. Hey, Seer, how you doing, bud? Hope everything's going well for you. Uncle's back, let's freaking go, hell yeah. Turns out they can keep me down a while, but they can't keep me down forever. We are feeling better. We are keeping our health in mind. Very important to do, even for one such as me who kind of works himself ragged with all this stuff. Very important to keep my health in mind. And that goes for all of you out there. You got to make sure to put yourselves first. You got to make sure that you're not going to work yourselves to death on whatever it is that you're doing. Because my god, it's easy to do. I don't know if we're going to make it. I don't know. No, I don't think we're going to make it. Right at home, too. Oh, damn. You couldn't give me like 15 more seconds? Less than that. Give me like 10 more seconds. Damn. Oh, well. Relight these. And grab some more water in here. Seriously, the barbecue Doritos are goddamn addictive. More so than the purple bag. I don't know what the purple bag is. I do have a canteen, but my canteen was empty. That's the problem. I can't drink from a canteen that is empty. Got some crushed pirate ore. Actually, wash this. How the fuck do I use this again? Oh, I guess I use it like that. Purified pyrite ore. Now it's 450 instead of 350. Fill the canteen simple. Yeah, if only I'd thought of that before I died. We got some mature wheat there. All right, nice. Make sure to harvest that before too long. We've actually got to think about a roof for this place. Because, like, the glass we can also do. And we're going to have to do that at some point. Do, like, a table pour of some glass panes. We're still going to have to do a bit before we can get a gem saw and make some lamps. Are there permanent lighting sources? Yes, actually, there are. The lamps, when they are powered with lava, are permanent lighting sources. Which, unfortunately, to get a permanent lamp, namely to get one that I can put lava inside of, it either needs to be red steel or blue steel. The other lamps cannot hold lava. But they can run for much, much longer if I power them with olive oil. Let's grab the mature stuff. I'm actually not going to replant it here because I want to move this entire setup here. No glowstone. I assume there's glowstone if we can make it to the nether, but we need to make it to the nether. And we are so far out from there. So far. Or kill a bunch of witches. That's if I can find witches. I don't think I've found a... If I found a witch, I found like one witch. Actually, boom. It's actually making some more paper too. Make it the same way that we make the cloth. And it's just as glitchy. And this unrefined paper we'd scrape in much the same way as the leather working. Nope. And last one. So I wanted to see if I could make a book and quill. Grab the knife. And you can really see now how it just takes out a quarter of the thing. as I do with the paper. And last one. Boom. Now, can I do in the same way? Make a map with it. Make a photo album. Okay. Book, feather, ink sac. Just same way it is. Okay, cool. So feather and ink sac. There we go. Boom. Leather. And book and quill. Nice. Now we can record things as we go along. So what are the kind of things that we need to do? First, we need to put this somewhere. We do need to do something about the roof. I don't know what necessarily to do for the roof. I want to keep in the theme, but I don't know what. The roof! Yes. Trying to think of what we can do. I think I need to pull up some inspiration here. Let me see what I can find for like roofs of the Italian Renaissance. That's what I'm thinking of. It all seems like very relatively simple gable sort of thing. This is a simple sloped roof. We also do need to find something to use for the roof. AFK for a bit, Magenta had an awesome idea for these barbecue Doritos, so now I'm going to make some beefy nachos. Hell yeah. The only way you can amplify it. Let me get some sip here. There we go. And can I actually make some sort of... Yeah, I can put it on a pizza. That sounds sacrilegious. Can dry the fruits if I really want to. Like a solar dryer. Interesting. Make fruit juice, fruity fluid, and jam. But I need sugar water. Probably a good idea to do the jam. See, do I still have sugar canes here? Oh, most of that's actually... Some of that's turned. Whoops. That's turned too. That's turned. They've turned. I do have sugar cane. Okay. Can I just pop you in the kern? No. What do I need to do to make you into sugar? Okay, seal it in a barrel of water. I can do that. Why not? Matter of fact, let's make all of these the same there. It's a neat little trick that I've learned not too long ago. You can just craft them together and they will go bad at the same time so they can actually stack. I just put that in there. I don't know how much we need, like how much water we need per sugarcane. I'll have to check that. But I imagine we pop them in the water. And then we can pop the sugar in the water and make ourselves some jam. Because these already last a surprisingly long time. Blah, blah, blah. Words are hard. I'm sorry. They last a surprisingly long time. But the jam will make it last longer. And the longer food lasts, the more I can put off eating it. Because I can eat other stuff that is going to go bad quicker. I will say that Vintage Story sort of improves this by having the whole system with the cellars and whatnot. Hello, baby. Tori has come by to say hello. What's up?
Well, I was checking on the sweet potato that I'm having sprout, and there was a stink bug on it, so I caught it.
There was a stink bug on a sweet potato. They're unfortunate little buggers. I actually want to eat these apples. I don't want to eat these apples. I don't want them to be eaten. Let's put them away. Because in one day, I will eat that now. Let's see here. 600 millibuckets to 1 sugar cane makes 1 sugar. Also is in there. Matter of fact, I can just take it from there. Okay, so if it's 600 millibuckets. $15, $16. There we go. Okay. Now, let's see. If I were to do some slabs, what would I have? Black sandstone. Yeah. All right. I'm looking for something dark. Maybe dark wood. The hickory is already dark wood. Black wood. Where do I get black wood? Well, I don't actually know where I get the blackwood. Hello, baby. Time for a hug? It is time for a hug. In the meantime, we're going to look at where we can get blackwood.
Spreadsheet.
Yeah, a spreadsheet. Let's see here. Oh, that doesn't give me the information I want. TerraFirmaGreg.
Good night, baby.
You going to sleep?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay, baby. I hope you have a lovely sleep.
Thank you, my love.
Everyone wish Tori a good night.
Good night,
She is going to do the sleep. She's doing much yawn.
I love you.
I love you. What's wrong? Yeah.
Sounds so good.
Ah, here we go.
Oh, the kittens played next to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Telling me that the kittens were playing next to her outside. We got some kittens outside. Because the outside cat has some kittens. Yeah, socializing with them is a problem. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, I don't know what the fuck EVT is. What is EVT? Biome-like areas, each having 2 primary trees and a single secondary tree. So Blackwood spawns between 4 and 33 Celsius, which mine is actually set to Celsius right now because I had to nuke it. And considering everything online talks about it in Celsius, it's probably best to just stay there. Anywhere between 0 and 120 in rainfall, and from 0 to 1 EVT. I don't know what the fuck EVT is, but sure. Looks like there is a surprisingly low amount. Ooh, they don't even have a burn temperature for Blackwood. Maybe Blackwood isn't implemented yet? I don't know. We might be better off looking for another building material, I think. Aspen. Aspen's a choice. Alabaster. I don't even know how the hell we get alabaster brick. From gypsum. That's how we get it. Okay. That's a lot because gypsum is pretty rare too. Do willow. Oh, I know where I found willow, don't I? I do. It's also kind of greenish. I don't know about the greenish with it. Also, I should probably turn the shaders off for now. There we go. A little bit better performance. Apologies if my my tracking has not been up to par recently. God damn it. Ah. What did it destroy? Not a lot. Okay, cool. How do they keep finding their way so close to here? They've never bothered me so much before. It's so strange. Like, all the mobs stayed away from here for the longest time, and all of a sudden, I've got 2 creepers back to back, right up in my gubbins. I don't understand. Oh, and it blew up my hand crank, too. Fuck. Oh, well. Pop another torch there. Just around here. Oh, he took out my fucking... He took out my armor stand, the asshole. Well, isn't that cold yet? It a little bit is. Put that on. Do I have a back slot? I do. Pop you on the back slot. And let's grab the insulated tunic. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know what we want to do for a roof. Do I have any sort of like shingles? I don't. Got angled thatch. Got greenhouse roofs. What do I need for the reinforced glass? Flattened soda ash and table pour. Uncertain. I thought I was, honestly, I thought I was better equipped for this stream than I was. There's been a lot going on. That's going to be my excuse for that one. It's been a lot going on. Pop these back on. Yeah. Because I just intend to roof off the areas that have the flooring. Like, maybe this area too. I'm not sold on this area, but maybe this area too. I think this area too. Just like the outer ring. And maybe put some like proper walls right in here, here. And have this just be like a lovely little courtyard. I don't know what I want to do for it. Oh well. I think it might just be something for another time. I know it's been very, very quick today, but yeah, just trying to get back into the swing of things. And now I'm going to have to rebuild both of those as well as everything that was in them. Oh, that's where the handstone went. Okay. The handstone did not go away. Good. It was just sitting in the tannin barrel for some reason. And the sugar doesn't go bad. Nice. But yeah, I got a lot to catch up on. I'm going to be honest with you. I got a lot to catch up on. Yeah, let's go ahead and go over to the other screen here. Okay. So, again, apologies for this one being shorter than normal. But yeah, it's going to be apologies. It's going to be a bit of a lot, honestly. I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things, get everything going once again. Close out some of these tabs here. And yeah. Make sure that's going to work. Beautiful. So I can see who is live. And surprisingly few people are live, actually. Strange. So, as I said, for this week, I'm going to be doing my best to be there for every single stream. I'm going to be doing my best to do all that stuff and to slowly work my way back to doing the full streams. Even if tonight's is only like 2 hours, and I apologize for that. But yeah. If at any point in this week there's something that stops me, I'm not feeling that great, what have you, then I will be sure to let you guys know. I will be sure to put that both in the R&D Discord as well as on the Blue Sky. So you can check on both of those places for any updates and such, as well as for the schedules every week. It's a wonderful place to check out that stuff. Hopefully everything should be going just fine for the streams. Tomorrow's may very well be short too, whether I wanted to or not, just by the factor of we are close to finishing Steel Rising, and due to things, the little bit of money that I had left over that I was going to use to buy 9 souls, I instead have to allocate to other things. So that is what it is, and we're gonna see what we can do in place of it. Maybe not a Souls-like thing, or maybe we revisit an old game or something. I don't know yet. We're gonna have to figure that one out. It's gonna take some doing. But yeah, tomorrow's may or may not be short, just for the factor that we're finishing up Steel Rising. I don't know if we have a whole lot to go until we actually complete that game. It might be like an hour and a half long. I'm not sure. But I hope that I see you guys there anyway. So yeah. I'm not seeing a whole lot of people that are going right now, so we might just go without a raid tonight. But in an attempt to return to normalcy, let me go ahead and say the piece that I do at the end of every one of these. Thank you guys so very much for watching this one, and so very much for being so patient in me coming back. I have spent the last 2 weeks in bed, bored out of my mind, and just hating life in general, and it is so wonderful to return to this. You guys don't even know. And for you guys to have waited for me, hey, that's all I need to know that I'm actually doing something. But if you want to help out that feeling a little bit, then the best ways to do so are just to watch, follow, and tell your friends, because I am terrible at advertising myself. I really am. And if you want something that's a little bit more financial, especially in the holiday season, then we've got the Throne for equipment, the coffee for donations, and the the subscriptions right here on Twitch. And yeah, wonderful ways to get the badges and the emotes and all those lovely things. As I said, no raid tonight, so that just is what it is. You guys know how to do it. At the end of every one of these, I'll tell you, whenever we're not doing a raid, go find a small creator out there that you enjoy their stuff, and go tell them how much you enjoy it, because it really does mean the world, especially those who are doing this for the passion of it, to hear that others really do enjoy and live by their work. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful feeling. So once more, thank you guys so very much for watching this one and for standing by me through this. And I will see each and every one of you in the next one tomorrow for what may very well be the end of Steel Rising. I'm excited for it. I've put off this game to the wayside for long enough, and it's about time we got to the bottom of it. But until then, this concludes tonight's broadcast.